Allowing herself more time to reflect on her loss at Wimbledon shows Sabalenka's mind is in the right place for the challenges ahead. The best thing Aryna Sabalenka did after her defeat by Amanda Anisimova in the semi-finals at Wimbledon on Thursday was to take a breath. Unlike at Roland Garros, where she marched straight into press after her loss in the final there, steam still coming from her ears, Sabalenka took her time to digest what had happened. When she did come to her press conference an hour or so later, she was calm, accepting, and able to put things into context. That was in stark contrast to what happened in Paris, when she, the world #1, said she had lost the final, rather than Coco Gauff winning it, and said the American would have lost to Iga Swiatek in the final had the Pole beaten herself in the semis. It was a few minutes of mayhem that resulted in a lot of criticism of the Belarusian on social media, which clearly hurt. Sabalenka subsequently apologized, but the damage had been done. Her actions on Thursday suggest she has clearly learned her lesson, and that will put her in good stead as she resets for the U.S. hardcourt swing to come. Consistency has been superb. Sabalenka has already qualified for the season-ending WTA Finals in Riyadh, and when she thought about her year to date, reaching the final at the Australian Open, final at Roland Garros, and the semis at Wimbledon, she was understandably proud. "I think that's impressive," she said. "I'm already qualified for Riyadh. We are just in the middle of the season, that I think even though I lost a lot of finals, I lost tough matches at the slams this year, I still think that the consistency I was able to bring till this moment, it's impressive. Still a lot of things to be proud of. This experience shows that next year, I'm only hungrier and angrier. These tough defeats help me to come back much stronger. I have huge hopes for the next year." Best player on hard courts. Sabalenka won Brisbane and Miami and lost in the final in Indian Wells, and has won 17 of her 20 titles on hard courts. Her form in the U.S. last year, after the disappointment of a quarter-final loss at Roland Garros and then missing Wimbledon through injury, pulling out on day one, should also give her reason for optimism. After losing in the semis in Washington, and then in the quarters in Toronto, where she lost to Anisimova, she won the title in Cincinnati and then, at the U.S. Open, won the title for the first time, dropping just one set in the process. On hard courts, where she can trust the bounce more than on clay or grass, Sabalenka is even more imposing a competitor. All 3 of her slam titles have come on hard courts, and she's comfortable in New York. If she can allow herself a little rest, everything points to her being the woman to beat for the rest of the year, even if a resurgent Iga Swiatek will undoubtedly be a threat. Time to be brave. And it's clear she already has an idea of why she didn't get over the line in the 3 slams to date. Beaten by an inspired Madison Keys in Australia, Gauff in the wind in Paris, and on Thursday, Anisimova in the semis at Wimbledon. I think I just have to constantly in those matches remind myself how strong I am, and remember, I have to be the brave one. I have to go for my shots. I don't have to stop my arms. I have to be confident in my shots, in my decisions, just trust myself. It seems like in all of these three tough defeats in the slams, for me it seems like I wasn't trusting myself. Every time when I remind myself you have to trust, you can do literally anything on the court, every time I show my best tennis. I think US Open left, I have to just trust myself and go for it. Hey friends, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a like. Got a question, opinion, or suggestion? Drop a comment below. I read all of them, and I often feature interesting ones in my next videos. And most importantly, for more exclusive boxing highlights and celebrity news, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Your support helps us grow and keep bringing you awesome content. See you in the next video. Stay safe and take care.